what is good, everybody? 734 here. Today we're going to be playing some more MX vs. ATV Legends. Today we got High Point 2023, the fourth track, I believe, fifth track in the series so far. I don't know why I don't have the information, like, right next to me, as I, like, literally just went through the selection of tracks. But anyway, yeah, we got a brand new track just dropped this morning. And I don't really remember this track too well, at least like I don't have it memorized based off the 2022 version, but I think it'll come back to me as we're throwing down some laps here. I haven't played any laps at all on this track. I've just kind of been running the 2023 Thunder Valley the past few days. So yeah, first impressions here. Seems to be a lot more technical. Seems to have a lot more twisting and turning. Oh yeah, I remember this track. It's one of those tracks you actually have to kind of pay attention to line choice. I'm not running first person at the moment. I think I'm gonna start these videos in third person. From here on out, simply just because like it shows off the track a little more, the surrounding details and kind of the whole vibe of the track and the aesthetic. And then I'm gonna do probably just like a little race in first person at the end, just to kind of show off how it actually flows. But yeah, this track looks really nice. It's probably one of the best looking tracks in terms of like how it would look in real life, like the actual park vibe that it gives off. It's probably the most realistic in terms of, or one of the most realistic in terms of, like, how it looks in real life compared to the video game. But, yeah, I mean, every track so far, in my opinion, has just been very, very good. Like, I haven't felt like any of these tracks have been bad. From what I understand, people don't like High Point. Like, in terms of the actual round, I don't know if it's the track, but normally this round in the series is, like, people don't really care for it, or the race just isn't normally too excited. I could be too exciting. I could be wrong about that, but from the stuff I was hearing on YouTube and on Twitter, people don't really care about this track or this park too much. But I don't know. The track's decent. It just seems a little. It just seems more technical. It's less fun. It's not as flowy. You can see there's some hot air balloons in the air. I don't know, is that like something only to certain tracks or High Point? It's unique though. It is pretty dope. Oh shit. And I am in time and I am in time attack here. I have my HUD turned off because it kind of makes everything look a lot better. Yeah, I don't really like to do free ride. I feel like it makes the tracks look very weird, and it's kind of hard to keep that race vibe. But yeah, this track is pretty decent. I like it. It seems to be a smaller track here. I'm gonna go ahead and jump into a race so I can actually get the times and see how the AI is. All right, we're gonna go ahead and do 5 laps on this track, Legends difficulty. Just to see how good the AI is on this track, and if I can dust him here in first person. Hopefully my mic is loud enough for y'all to hear me with the other engines and all the sound effects. Oh, not a good start. Oh my goodness, yeah, this is definitely one of the more challenging tracks in first person. It's one of those tracks that you can't really see too much like ahead of the course. Hopefully I didn't take that dude out. Fuck. I feel like I just jumped right onto that guy. I feel like the AI, when they come into me, they'll... Pause. I feel like when the AI makes contact with me, they move me so much more than I move them. I actually kind of moved Tara Greiger there, or Tara Grieger. That name, that AI has been in every single one of these games. I know that is a real, like, racer and someone who works on these games, I believe, but it is just funny to see that name has literally been in here since, like, MX vs. ATV Reflex. Bro, I just suck at this track today. Yeah, first person is one of those, or this is one of those tracks. Yeah, this just is one of those tracks where first person is a little more challenging in most parts of the track until you get, you know, into the open areas. But I don't know, this track just doesn't flow. Like, there isn't as much, like, I don't really know how to describe it. It's just so, like, technical, and you can't really, like, just hit nice little angles, hit nice jumps. It's more of just, like, actual racing, and gonna have to always be on it. But so maybe for the people who actually, like, want to race and do comp stuff, this will be a cool track. But personally, not the track for me. I'm gonna stick with, like, Hangtown, Thunder Valley. It gives me, like, Pala vibes. I'm not in terms of, like, the aesthetic or look of the track, but, like, in terms of how it rides and how it races. And the AI is, like, actually keeping up with me. I can't pull away from it. I might have to go out of first person here. Bro, I cannot hit this corner right at all. Like, I'm losing to the AI. It doesn't help that I just got off work too and I'm brain dead. I do like how the AI is a lot better on the 2023 tracks too. You know, I don't know if it's actually ever been said that that's how that is, you know, anywhere, like, publicly. I think I just heard it in a YouTube video, and, like, for some reason on these tracks, the AI keeps up with me, and on the 2022 tracks, or any of, like, the other stock tracks, or any, even the 2022 DLC or 2021 track, I believe, that Loretta Lynn's and the 2021 Fox Raceway, none of those tracks, like, the AI doesn't challenge me, even on the World Tour or stock Supercross, like, literally any tracks. There's no competition from AI except for these, and that's, like, only this track I've found, and it's only because I've never really ridden it. So, you know, it seems like that's, like, the big thing that people are really looking at, you know, and wanting to fix it. And I think, like, in terms of when you look at Supercross 6 and you look at this game, that's, like, the only thing that's really been, like, drastically changed. I know they've done a lot of work to the physics of this, but, like, I don't understand why AI is so important to, like, the community. I understand that, like, you know, the AI is kind of controls, like, the competitiveness of the race and the overall, like, skill gap that you'll get. But, like, I feel like most people play online anyway, so maybe I'm tripping, but I don't know, AI is important to most of the community for some reason. I mean, not for some reason, but I just feel like there's some other things, like the physics, that could use changing. But I don't see them even changing the physics too much more drastically, other than maybe to change up like the whips, or like, you know, maybe adding a little more weight to the bike. But, you know, in terms of like a mix between like a competitive, like, I don't want to say, obviously this game is like in no way realistic, and which is what I love about this game and like the MX vs ATV series, is they shouldn't be realistic, but this game to me feels like it's a little more stapled in reality, at least, than All Out was and than Encore. So to me, it just like, out of all the games we've gotten, at least on like the newer generations of consoles like PS4, PS5, since the PS4, since the PS3 like life cycle ended, to me this feels like the best like overall motocross video game that has been released, but specifically for consoles. You know, obviously when it comes to like MX bikes and MX Sim, those games are untouchable, and it's going to be like that for a long time. You know, until we maybe get those games on console, at least. I mean, not those games in specific, but games that at least mirror that or are similar to that, or are developed, you know, with that type of direction in mind. You know, I don't think we're gonna have any games that touch this specifically. You know, none of the Supercross games. The only Supercross game that I personally think even comes close to this is Supercross 3. 2 and 3 are kind of the only ones that you could even make an argument that are better than this game. You know, in my opinion, this game is just leagues above anything that Milestone has ever put out. And I know that they're like owned by the same company now, but, you know, two different companies in their own right. But here on the last lap here, it's kind of a close race. I might actually lose to the AI, or it might actually be a close-ass race here to the finish. And I really hope my mic quality is good. I don't want to have to redo all of this. Hopefully I don't crash on this like last corner or two. Oh shit. They're gonna be right behind me. No. Oh, bro, I thought I was gonna crash right there. But hey, let's go. First place. So there we go, boys. That is 2023 High Point. Dope track. Not as fun as the last two, but, you know, personally, it's alright with me. And it's, you know, maybe not going to be my favorite when it comes up in the online playlist, but, you know, I'm not mad at it. You know, I think we're going to have some of the doper tracks come up here in the next few weeks, so I can't wait for Redbud, which is coming up kind of soon, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, that's going to go ahead and do it for this one. I hope y'all did enjoy. I'm going to be coming out with a couple more videos here at the end of the week, so stay tuned for this. And, yeah, if you want to see more of these 2023 track showcases, I have a few more up on the channel, and I'm going to have another one coming out each time a track is dropped. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see y'all in the next video. Goodbye.